And please, ma'am, you tell me that I think which language do they use? I think do they speak English? Otherwise, what is their I think local language?
Actually, their local language is Mandarin. So like so many people live here from different culture and religion, so mostly Indians and Chinese people and Malay, because Malaysia is like nearby Singapore. So that's why Malay people also, like there are so many Malay people, so mostly languages are Tamil and Mandarin and that Malay language. So these three languages mostly people speak, and officially they use English. So because if a Malaysian person talking to a Chinese person, so the common language is English, because it's a global language and everyone like a little everyone knows this language. So officially they use
Hmm.
English.
Fantastic, fantastic. I think you are living there for a long time. Then you
Yeah.
tell me about how the environment is there. I think what is the difference between Singapore and India?
So like first major difference like that you might know about it. It's a developed country, and India, our country is a developing country. So infrastructure wise, development wise, and education, health service wise, so a lot of things are quite better here as compared to India, because like about developed countries, these basic things are quite good as compared to developing countries. So yeah, these are the things that are good, like everyone, they make sure that everyone get proper education. And yeah, because it's a very small country, so it's quite easy to manage. And our countries, it's very vast, it's very big, and so that's why it's quite difficult to manage. And also I personally I think because of zero corruption in Singapore, corruption is zero. So that's why they are using public fund quite like efficiently. So yeah.
And Singapore is a democratic country, isn't it?
uh no, it's like I can't say it's a democratic country. Like I don't know, like you can say yeah, it's a democratic country, but otherwise, like there was one family. So all the like for the last 50 or 60 years, like all the politicians belong to that family only. But yeah, they were ruling, like they were managing quite well. So that's why every time people are like electing them also.
Okay, okay. There is a democracy, but nepotism is also working there a lot.
uh
So
yeah.
yes, you can say like this. It is one kind of kingdom, but there is a great influence of America all over the
uh,
world. So the
Actually,
people they
what
are
happened?
accepting the democracy.
Yeah,
Hmm.
actually, what happened? The first president of Singapore after independence, he did so well, and like from then, since then, people from their family, they are doing so well, and like there is zero corruption. They are like they are not taking our like they are not like they are wisely using people's fund, and that's why like every time people are selecting them. It's not like Rahul Gandhi family in in India.
Oh yes, yes. I think in India you see that too much corruption is there. You know, the
Yeah,
people, thousand crores of rupees, just they take loan from the banks and just they run away.
right,
So
right.
there is a very big corruption because I think they have the just support, background support they have, and so I think they just don't have the any problem. So
Yeah.
I think they enjoy the public fund. Then you tell me, I think what a kind of facilities you get from the government there in Singapore.
Like we are expat, we are not citizen, so that's why like so many facilities like we are not getting. But yeah, personal, those who have citizenship, nationalites, they are getting so many facilities, like their children are getting almost free education, and health also, like senior citizens get so many health policies that are almost free. And otherwise, like basic facilities, basic needs of people, they are fulfilled very well, and with minimum amount. And like infrastructure, like people around here move freely, and there is like there's no traffic, and it's full of greenery. People enjoy out every time they went out of their house. So it's very peaceful here. And yeah, so these are the things. Otherwise, yeah, we are also feel very good when we go out, like it's very beautiful. And the infrastructure wise, it's very beautiful. For like, I personally, I like cycling, and so for cycling, infrastructure is awesome, it's very good. So these things are like, they have separate path for like walk, those who are pedestrian, and for like for cyclists, they have separate paths. So it's like these things are quite good here. Like in India, we can't go, like we don't have that much good infrastructure for these activities, like for walking, for cycling. So they did quite well. Like their infrastructure is quite well in these things.
Nowadays, I think Indian structure, it is also improving day by day,
Yeah,
and
yeah, it is.
really
Yeah,
just I
since
also feel,
I I
yes,
also
four
I
lanes,
also
I
felt
think
that.
6 lanes are also just, yes, it is going on. Process is going on now in the government of Modi government. Just infrastructure, I think it has improved a lot.
Yeah, I agree.
So
I agree
really,
totally.
really. So I am feeling fortunate that, but the people, I think they, one thing just I heard about Singapore, that Singapore there is one laboratory, and they have created the artificial meat,
Artificial meat.
artificial,
Okay.
I think mutton. Yes, yes, my artificial chicken and mutton.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, might be
So
possible. Might be possible.
it is possible. I no, it is possible. I think because I saw in the news. So
Okay.
so just you live in Singapore, that you have the knowledge about it, because Singapore is not a
Actually,
very big country,
yeah,
and
yeah,
so
yeah. I don't have about like
well,
because I'm a vegetarian person, so I mostly prefer to eat at home, and I don't have much knowledge about like non-veg things. Yeah, like you are, if you have read this thing, then it's definitely true.
oh yes, actually you are not uh, non-vegetarian, so I think you don't have idea about it. But the people, they love a lot non-veg items. They just choose, isn't it?
Yeah.
So they say that everything taste and quality and everything, just you will get same to same, like
Yeah.
mutton, whatever just you buy from the market.
Yeah.
So
Right.
I think laboratory mutton. Because
Yeah.
now science has, I think, developed a lot. You know that. Hmm.
Yeah, and actually they don't have the space for farming, for like poultry farming. I think we say it poultry or poetry. I don't know. So these things, they don't have
Poultry,
space.
poultry,
Poultry
poultry,
farming, yeah.
poultry farming.
Yeah, poultry farming. So they don't have much space for these things. Like it's a very small country. Farming is impossible here. So these things like that. That's why they are like doing. They are experimenting with laboratories and all.
It is good. I think it should be, because I think if you don't have too much land, then how will you cultivate, isn't it?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I think it is something difficult, because I have heard about the, I think the eggs, artificial eggs also available, and rice also available in the market. In China, I think the most of the people, they are using nowadays. So I
Yeah.
think, but in India, I think we have too much land and all the things are available. So just we don't think like this, but we should improve something. Then you
Yeah.
tell me, suppose just you become the Prime Minister of India, and just you have the almighty power that you can transform India. Then what a kind of change would you like to bring in India?
Like you are talking about you are like, have you seen that movie Nayak? The movie Nayak, have you seen that?
Yes, 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 yes. Anil Kapoor.
So you are repeating like you want me to imagine in that scenario. Okay.
Actually, you had that idea that living in a Singapore country, that it is different from this thought. What is my thought process? Because I am living in India, I haven't been to Singapore any time. So my thought, your thought will be different. And
Yeah.
suppose you will be prime minister for 5 years, then what a kind of change would you like to bring in India?
Okay, so yeah, I can share some things, but I don't like I definitely I don't have the capabilities to rule a country. But yeah, some things that I personally feel we should do in India, like first of all, zero corruption, so that we can use the public fund efficiently. Like million and crores of rupees are into this politicians account. So if this comes out, like we can do a lot better, education wise, health facilities wise, and infrastructure wise. So education only can improve our country a lot. So first of all, I will work on corruption, and then with that fund, I will effectively use it on education and infrastructure for education. And first of all, like we need to change our education system also. So I will try to do these things. And yeah.
In education system, I think you know that what is the education system going on in India. Then you tell me, I think, what a kind of change would you like to bring in education system? Because education is the backbone of the society,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, right, right.
So you tell me that what a kind of change would you like to bring in education?
Like I think personally, like mostly students coming out from primary from education, they are like mostly want to become a doctor, engineer, and either otherwise at last they want to do a government job when they don't they do not left with much options. So we need to prepare people, those those who can go into creative activities also. Other than like there are so many fields they can do other than doctor and engineer. So I will most of the people, they lack guidance. Up to I personally, about myself, I can say up to 10th or 12th, I do not have any idea like what I want to become, like what I should do. But I just heard about engineering and doctor, and doctor. I just these I know about these two or three fields only. Otherwise I don't have any idea like what should I do with my career. And I don't know about myself also, or in which thing I am better. So like teachers should work on teachers should provide counseling from 8th, ninth, 10th class only. So like they inform us about every field, that what you can do and what are your skills. They should help us to know us better. So these are the things I think like we need changes. And yeah, we should also focus on practical education. We just theoretically memorize everything, and teachers are not good on like practically explaining things. So yeah, in these areas I think. And I'm I'm not at all capable to share because I don't have skills.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yes, yes, yes. I can understand your feeling. Of course, why not?
Yeah.
Really, Priyanka ji, I think it was fantastic conversation with you, and really, I felt amazing talking to you. Really.
So Suraj, how are you?
I am fantastic. Thank you, Priyanka ji, for your important time and this opportunity that you gave me here today. First of all, I would like to welcome you in this live session of India English Bolega Abhiyan, a dream to change India. This is Suraj Kumar, founder of India English Bolega Abhiyan, as well as writer of Basic to Advanced, a spoken English course PDF ebook. I welcome you, and please introduce yourself.
Okay, so it's very nice to meet you. It's the same feeling as you are feeling about me. And about myself, Suraj, I'm from Singapore. like recently I'm living in Singapore. Otherwise, I'm from India, Madhya Pradesh, and we are in Singapore because my husband works here, and he is a software engineer. And like we are here for the last 2 years. And yeah, about myself, I'm running a YouTube channel. Its name is English by Priyanka Raghuvanshi. So where I upload conversation videos with others. Yeah, that's all about me. So
Wow, 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 wow. Fantastic. I welcome you once again.